What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome back to another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. This is episode 36, and if I sound out of it at all, it's because I really am. I've had a very long weekend. Long and short of it, this video was supposed to go up a couple days ago due to an error on my part. I screwed up. The video didn't go up when it was supposed to, so I'm redoing the commentary. And yeah, so you guys are going to get this when it does go live. And tomorrow's video will be a Prestige video. The day after that, or not the day after that, the video after that will be a live unboxing commentary of the crypto keys that I had at the time. And that commentary was recorded some time ago. I'm just telling you guys now. I don't want to spoil anything, but I hope you guys will enjoy the next couple days or the next couple episodes. And speaking of content and future plans and whatnot, I want to let you guys know that if all goes well over the next few days, for those of you that do enjoy my Becoming Legend series, that will be returning next week. And I don't know if I'm going to stick to, you know, a 7-day-a-week schedule. I do know that Monday through Friday I will be posting Becoming Legend episodes. I don't know about the weekends. As for zombie content, we'll see. I definitely am going to be trying to do that this week, but I don't want to make a promise I can't keep. As for my Warframe and Borderlands videos, you guys, they're very dependent on other people being in them. And as long as those individuals are busy doing their own thing, I can't really shoot those videos at the time. However, I am going to try and start doing some Warframe stuff and, you know, whatever. And I definitely want to do some Borderlands stuff. But I think those will be more heavily edited videos. And if I do them, you know, anytime soon. I still don't have any plans to do those right now, but they are on the plate for future content to go up on my channel, and hopefully they're things you guys will enjoy. As for story time, because I know I keep saying I'm going to do story time, I'm going to do story time, I'm going to do story time. I do have a story for you guys today. It is a very unique story, and it's a story that I honestly, until recently, I didn't think I could tell this story. And it's not because like legal reasons or anything. I gotta admit, I'm a little embarrassed by this story. So before I get into that, there is not really one thing I want to cover, but I wanted to talk about what came out this past Friday, give my thoughts and opinions on it, and I guess give an overall review of it. So this past Friday, for those of you that knew about it, on Netflix, Fuller House debuted. I was a fan of the original series, and I can honestly say that I very much enjoyed this series, this season. Hopefully it's not the last season we get of this. I liked it a lot. You slip right back into those characters, and it was so fun to watch, and I enjoyed it. It had a very negative critic response, but I've never based my opinion on what critics say about anything. I always form my own opinions about stuff. And watching Fuller House, man, it took me back to when I was a kid, and just, there are a lot of fond memories, some bad ones in there as well, but man, just watching that series was unbelievably fun. And it actually kind of turned me on to watching some other stuff on Netflix, and I was watching this one series called Last Man Standing starring Tim Allen. I can honestly say I enjoy that series too, and I didn't even realize it was still on. I thought it got canceled. I don't watch a lot of TV, if you didn't know that, so finding out that there's this show out there, I'm like, dude, I need to see the more recent episodes. This looks awesome. So yeah, recommendations from your boy. If you have Netflix, check out Fuller House, and if you can, check out Last Man Standing. I think it's on it's either ABC or Fox, I'm not sure which, but I highly recommend it, especially for you older guys, you know, for you individuals in your 30s and 20s. For all you younger guys, some of these jokes might go over your head, and there's a lot of talk about politics and whatnot, but it's a fun series. I enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys will too. Anyways, story time. So I'm not even going to give you guys a timeline of when this happened. Just know that it's happened in the past, obviously, and it wasn't any time recent. So the situation was, I was talking to this girl. Okay, she's in her 20s. She's got a nice body, nice butt, nice boobs. My type of girl. You know, she got curves, she got a little bit of meat on her bones. She's just perfect for me. And we're talking and we're talking and we're talking primarily via email and instant messenger. One day I send her a message asking, you know, like any guy on the internet does. I was asking for a picture of her boobs. And she'd sent me pictures before, so I knew what they looked like already. I was just being greedy, you know. And so I said, you know, send me a picture of your boobs. You know, I want to see what your boobs look like today, you know. Which is so unclassy, by the way, but I've done it. I'm a guy. What do you expect? The response I got was a picture of boobs, except these weren't her boobs. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, why do your boobs look like you've had plastic surgery? You have naturally big boobs. Why? Since when did you get boob implants? I'm so confused. And I met with just a wall of silence, and I'm wondering what the hell is going on, because normally she always responds directly and immediately to me. So this goes on for a couple days where I'll be talking to her and then I get a stone wall, or we'll start a conversation and then nothing until later on. And I didn't know what the hell was going on at first. And even after I kind of was directly told this is what's going on, I still didn't know what was really going on. I had an idea something was going on, but not what was going on. So, like I said, after a few days of back and forth of talking and more pictures of boobs and other stuff, it was very clear that the person who was sending me these pictures was not the person I was initially talking to. And I was thrown off by the whole thing, to the point where when this person finally said we should meet, I said sure, but normally I have a specific area I like to meet at, a specific place, because it's kind of private, you know, not too private, you know, it's still a public place, but private enough to where you can sit and talk to the person and engage in a conversation. That being said, I completely changed my venue for this situation because I had no idea what I was walking into and I wanted a quick getaway. So we set the time, we set the day, we set the place, and the day comes and I go to meet this person. I get there and there she is in all her glory, standing there waiting for me, except she's not alone. She has an older woman with her. And I'm thinking, okay, this is interesting. What am I walking into? I walk up, say my hellos, how do you do's, all that fun stuff. And I ask, you know, hey, so what's the deal? I thought we were just going to hang out and talk. And she says, yeah, well, you know, I mean, we've been kind of talking about a lot of stuff. And, you know, you've seen my boobs, you've seen this, you've seen that. And I'm nodding my head in agreement, but at the same time I'm going, yeah, yours and someone else's. And it doesn't take long for me to put two and two together and realize that this other woman is the woman who's been sending me these pictures. Plus the tattoo she had, yeah. Anywho, so as we're sitting there talking, the three of us, the two of them start insinuating something that, well, it made me feel real uncomfortable. So about an hour or so, hour and a half, whatever it was, into our sit down meet and greet, the older woman finally speaks up and says, so when are we gonna, you know, go somewhere and you know, have some fun? And I just kind of look at the initial girl I was talking to, who we'll just say girl A, I don't know, younger woman A, whatever. So I'm talking to the younger woman, and she kind of just smiles and goes, yeah, when are we going to go somewhere and do something? And I'm like, well, what do you want to go do? And they both snicker, look at me and go, well, you, of course. And I'm thinking, okay, not exactly what I was expecting here. And so we talk a little bit more, and I find this interesting piece of information that shocked me and kind of threw me for a loop. What I found out was that the older woman is actually the younger woman's mother. Like, biological mother. And they want to have a threesome with me. Yep. awkward. And I mean, it was really awkward. I'm you know, you see this in porns, and it's like, okay, it's porn, so it's, you know, it is what it is. But this older woman wasn't unattractive, for the record. Okay, she was an attractive woman. However, this is her fucking daughter, and she wants to fuck me while her daughter's in the same room. Yeah, it just got really weird, and I'm sitting there trying to think of ways to get out of this. I don't know any guy other than me that would honestly try and get out of a situation like this, but this whole thing made me so uncomfortable. I mean, like, two girls, like sisters, maybe that'd be okay, but a mother and daughter, like biological mother and daughter, that just weirded me the fuck. I mean, she came out of... Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. I will see you guys again very soon for another one. Until next time, adios.